So this is it. We're here. We're at the last day already of Season 5. This is it. The final game of Season 5. It's here against the Islanders on April 17th. 2027 is the year. And the Devils, all they can merely do is tie us on points. But that doesn't matter. We've already won the President's Trophy, which of course means we've won the division. We've won the conference. We've beat everybody. We're better than everybody in the NHL. And it's because of me. Because I simmed the whole season. But because we have more wins than the Devils, we have the tiebreaker. Even if we lose this last game and the Devils win their 82nd game, no one can touch us. No one can catch us. Here's the rest of the league as far as it's concerned. The Oilers, will we have a repeat Stanley Cup final? The Oilers leading the Pacific Division. They're going to take that division, of course. And then there's the look at the Central Division standings and the Atlantic Division standings, of course, all on the right side of your screen. Maybe just crop that and zoom it in or something, just so the fans can see it. So, of course, regardless of whether this could be it. This could be our last game as a Hurricane altogether. Our last game as a Hurricane, our last game in PNC Arena as a Hurricane. This could be it. The future is uncertain as of the exact moment right now. So, why that's important, we are definitely going somewhere else in free agency. That's confirmed. When we didn't get a trade, something just downloaded on the computer. Okay. Thank you, computer. But we are definitely signing somewhere in free agency. This is important. We're going to look at the teams and where they finished. So consider your contenders right here. So our potential suitors in free agency, how this is going to work out is teams are going to offer me a contract. And we're not even sure who's going to offer the contracts. But if it's one of the Devils, Jackets, or Flyers, I think I'd be fine with any of those teams. Maybe not a team on the brink like the Flyers, but, I wouldn't necessarily say no to New Jersey or Columbus based on how they have performed this season. And then as far as other divisions are concerned, I'd sign with Edmonton. They got freaking Connor McDavid. They beat me in the Stanley Cup final last year. We could sign there. We could be a Canuck and the Flames. And then it's kind of tough below them with the Kraken and all the teams below them because they didn't make the playoffs. I want to sign with a team that's most likely to make the playoffs and contend for a cup next season. And then as far as the Central Division is concerned, of course, the Avalanche and the Stars are the only teams. They're the only teams that have clinched, but I'd be fine with signing with either of those two teams. I almost signed with Dallas a couple of off seasons ago when we had our last contract negotiation. I was very close to signing with Dallas, but I wanted to come back to Carolina and give it one more shot. We made the Cup final, of course, but did not win it. And then there's the Atlantic Division. The Canadiens, we could sign there. That would be kind of ironic. After our series, we beat them in the playoffs last year. The Lightning, of course, we would sign there. And then just taking into account potential suitors, should we get contract offers, any of these teams that are very close to winning their division or in the top 3 in their division, I would love to get a contract offer from any of those teams. This could be it. The last start in the career mode as a member of the Hurricanes in PNC Arena. I am so nervous for this because I want this to be amazing. I have hardly played Season 5. I have my reasons. There's plenty of good reasons why I haven't played the chunk of a majority of Season 5. Let's not give up a goal to start this game. If this is it, and we don't get named starter for the playoffs, none of that has been confirmed yet. We haven't been told whether we are the backup or the starter. We'll find out after this game is done. But if this is truly it, we're just going to get right to the offseason in this recording, in this episode. God, Vince, what are you doing? What are we doing? Hey, for once, the puck stayed out of the back of the net. That's all that I am interested in. We got to have fun here. Treat the home fans to an enjoyable potential final start. I was going to play that, but maybe the game took over in my best interest. Oh, that's right. This is an Islanders team that has Connor Bedard, who in a few weeks' time in the real world will be drafted most likely by the Chicago Blackhawks. I would imagine that would be the case. And we're going to have a chance to play the puck very cautiously behind my own net. Lindell, I said cautiously. I'm trying to have a really good potential last game here. I swear I do want playoff games because that would be the picture perfect bookend to this career in Carolina, because this is definitely it. This is the end of the career this season. It's just a question of whether we play playoff games or not. Oh, the Stanley Cup is elusive. It feels that way. And if I had won it last year, you know, I could live with the season that we've had, but the fact we did not win the Stanley Cup last year, it is going to tear a hole in my soul. And that, of course, is a beautiful rhyme. Trying to take it all in, enjoy my potential last game. I got to keep saying potential last game. We don't know for sure if this is the last game or not. That's gonna be a beautiful save. D'Angelo is there on the rebound. Yep, he was not traded, nor was Josh Morrissey. We just found out these guys were actually injured, and apparently the general manager has gone out and gotten some insurance for the team. Another dump in. I got it. If you want to come get that, beautifully done. Oh, yeah, nice save. No need to do that after. That's some stupid antics on my part. And maybe I'm just celebrating making a save. It's been a rare gem this season when I do make a save. We find a dump in from the Islanders. No, Gurianov protects it to the outside. Drop pass not happening. Svechnikov has sprung free for a brief moment. And it's back out to center for Carolina. Natchez against 5 Islander players. The whole team. 1 man against the entire Islanders team. Gurianov the drag to the outside. The backdoor. The save. Beautifully done. We need to continue doing this. Do work in the goal crease. Do magic work. I just got to let my teammates do what they need to do. Just let them take care of the things that you don't need to take care of. This game, Natchez intercepted by Barzal. Bushnevich will take it away. Lots of speed between both teams. Good pace, good action so far. Actually, and another turnover in transition. Can Natchez stay on side to Domi? And then just handed right over to the Islanders. If Barzal does anything with this. Barzal up against the whole Canes team this time. It's his turn. Gurianov with a great play to bowl over the defender and then, or the opposing team player that had the puck, got a shot on net. Barzal, we reject that in tight. Islanders have kept it in. Great action in this game, this potential last PNC Arena game. And it has been there's been no shortage of good opportunities on both ends of the ice. I'm having to dial in the focus here. That will be a drop pass, I would imagine. Wahlstrom trying to look for his teammate. Or just being selfish. Get up. Connor Bedard who dumps it in. I got this. Gonna 360. That was a fast 360 though. You work on those moves in the time that we've been simulating the game. It's poked free. Back down low. KK to Jarvis. That was great passing. No finish though. Right up to Gaudreau. Great pass. The seconds are ticking away. And the period will end scoreless. Wow, the rare scoreless first period. It's about time we got out of a first period without getting scored on. We'll see how long this, of course, lasts. We've been playing pretty decent so far, though. I've actually been tested pretty well in this game. And we've drawn a penalty. So I'm going to go right toward the bench. I may not even make it there. Oh, I didn't even see the puck come back towards center ice. I could have played that and sent it right in on the Islanders goaltender. We're going to score. Delayed penalty goal for Jonathan Drouin. We're going to celebrate on the bench with the whole team. And guess what? We're actually going to watch the replay. Because, like I said, I'm trying to absorb everything for this potential last game. How many times can I say potential last game in this episode? I would like this to be a potential last victory at PNC Arena. Barzal is into the glove. Nice save. Svechnikov will hand off. Intercepted. Drouin shooting low pad. Porter is on top of the rebound. Coach Lebel, I want to put on a performance worthy of the playoffs. You have to grade me very kindly tonight. You just have to. That's the rules. Barzal the pull-up. Gurianov save. We've got that dog in us tonight. Larkin on the wing up to Meyer. He took a crushing blow to make the play happen. I'm imagining Barzal nudged off the puck. Lindell, great play defensively to recover. It's behind my net now. D'Angelo up the wing, I would imagine. Great pass up to Domi. Domi will flip it in. Hurricanes get the puck in with some speed and some pressure on the Islanders, but it's a one-man lone forecheck. That's not going to work out. Pellick will flip it in. I'm going to try to prevent that. I have. And beautifully left there for D'Angelo, like a set play. Domi will get around the Islanders D. What a move by Domi to get into the zone. He pulls up, finds Jarvis, who got truckloaded. KK from the corner. Cannot orchestrate things. Bushnevich will take it away for the Islanders. Bushnevich crisscrossing the D. Save with perhaps the blocker. Great action both ways in this one. I am enjoying this game thoroughly. Why didn't the game play like this from season's beginning? Where was this gameplay from season's beginning? Wahlstrom loses it to Lindell. We have transitioned beautifully into an abbreviated 3-on-3 rush here, or 3-on-2 rush, actually. That might be an odd man rush. It doesn't matter either way. We find Wahlstrom with it. Wahlstrom, will he pull up? No, we cannot get around Lindell. Lindell has been playing some elite D in this game. Just well done. I'm on top of this. Cover that. Beautifully done. It's the most nervous I've been for a regular season game in a long time. This is a very nerve-wracking game right now for me. This is a big regular season tilt. D'Angelo could not get Svechnikov to spring himself free to Gurianov. Barzal is open. He finds the puck on his stick. We've got a chance to play the puck out to Svechnikov. It is another one-and-done possession for the Islanders. We want to keep it that way as much as possible. Matheson now has it, and he will not score. Buchnevich, shot from the top of the zone. No. Oh my God, that is patience personified. Man, I 100% would have been scored on with this earlier in the season. Look at the D. Why are there 4 of you, I take that back, standing in a complete cluster? Look at this. That is not helpful whatsoever to have Matheson, Murphy, Drouin, and Natchez, who are all on the exact same part of the ice, not just the same side of the ice. They're in the same exact distinct spot on the ice, allowing Buchnevich to get in. I can't believe I made a save on this because I would have easily given up a goal here, but we just stay calm, we play deep, and my goalie just flips that little pad out there, and we make a nice save. Drouin comes in and helps us out. And now Natchez gets a turn. He threw it through the crease. A decent opportunity for Martin Natchez on the opposing end of the ice. Buchnevich to Barzal. Barzal will try to go back against the defenseman. Man, the pressure is on to make impressive saves. We got 13 of them so far. Oh, that was tough. Did you see that trickle in? Right off the face-off, Riley wins it back to Edmondson, who shoots it deflected right down off the shin guard of Jaden Schwartz. You can see he's limping in pain, and the puck slowly ends up on my paddle. We can't cover it, but Dylan Larkin's like, hey, man, I got you this time. He almost cost me a goal, though. This form has been missing for all of Season 5. We picked quite the time in the season to pick up our game. Can we keep it up for another period? And, oh, that's backdoor to Jane Schwartz. There will not be a shutout. I almost adjusted perfectly, but you can never point fingers on the goaltender on a backdoor play like that. The feed comes from the corner. It's that typical drive the corner play, throw it out to the middle. It actually hits Murphy's skate. Watch it hit the skate, and it changes direction a little bit. But right on the tape to Jaden Schwartz, and this time, he doesn't miss. I'm trying to adjust, to be honest. And Murphy's a little bit Matheson is a little bit in the way, but there's no reason that we can't make a save. But, I mean, I'm not going to get angry at that goal. I'm really not going to get too angry at that goal. Do wish I had a save on this. Maybe should have played a little more aggressive because it is just Jaden Schwartz in the slot area. I can play that a lot more aggressive than I actually did. Well, that's a little bit frustrating, obviously. Wanted to get the shutout. We were a period and 5 minutes away, and then Jaden Schwartz said, I'm sorry, but I have to ruin your potential last game at PNC Arena. I do not want to be teammates with you, Jaden Schwartz, ever in your career. Oh my God, Matheson, that's for costing me on the last goal. I'm just kidding. I can get angry at Connor Murphy. He's literally scored on me this season, quite literally. Matheson has not scored on me so far this season. So far. Ryan O'Reilly is the only man in. Oh my God. That's my fault. I dropped so early. Well, I dropped on O'Reilly coming in because I thought he was going to shoot it, and then he held on to it for a brief second more. Passed it off on the back door, and I was still down too early. Nice save on Barzal to prove that we are mentally still in this game. Hockey can be such a fun sport, but man, can it be so punishing at the same time. And we have experienced that this season. We've experienced all of the lows and none of the highs. This game was about to be a high point, and then it just quickly changed in the last 5 minutes of the second period. Well, I'm not asking for much, guys. We're trailing 2-1 now, unfortunately. But all I want to come out of this game, 900 save percentage and the W. And we can easily achieve both of those things. Now, if we take penalties, it's going to make this task a lot harder, guys. I don't have to explain to anyone. the importance of this penalty kill. You know how good this Islanders power play unit is. I also don't have to stress that to anyone. I'm basically fighting for my playoff life with this penalty kill. I quite literally am. Oh, that's a goal. That is, oh, flung wide. Screw you, Bedard. That scared the crap out of me. My heart was racing playing that puck, but I'll kill the whole thing myself if I have to. Quite literally, will kill the penalty myself by clearing it on my own, off of my stick blade. Barzal, off my glove. That is a save. We're only halfway through this. If we take another penalty in this game, we are almost doomed. This has to be the only penalty that the team takes in front of me. Please, D'Angelo, that is down the ice without being out of play and a delay of game. The worst part is it's Connor Bedard and Matthew Barzal on the same power play unit. That's tough. Yarncrow's clear could be it. That could be it for the Islanders power play. Barzal is on his own. He's on his lonesome. Nice save. Trying to fool me with that shot from outside. I'll take the extra save. I'll take as many as I can get. Buchnevich is over the red line. Buchnevich will shoot. Save. D'Angelo pulls up. And that would have been... Oh, that is offside. When did Larkin touch the puck on that? Trying to settle the nerves. I can settle the nerves a little bit. We've killed a penalty. I had a big hand in killing my own penalty at one point in that. Rink wide to Larkin. Larkin will pull up a shot. Rebound put in by Max Domi. It's only his 11th of the season, but it is a huge contributing goal in this game if we want to win. Well, we remember Max Domi having the awkward game-winning goal in literally the first game of the season opener up on the island against this same team. And now he's got a goal in the last game of the season that might potentially send this game to overtime. Would be awesome if he could win it. Now, that would be a bookend on the season. Oh, my God, Montour. Make sure you get the shot through if you're going to try that wind-up from way back up there. Look at the wrist power on that thing. Well, I rimmed it so well up the glass that I've allowed the Islanders to get possession of it again, and I move it quickly along for Domi. That was beautifully done, actually. How many times can I say beautifully done in this one video? There's no other term in my vocabulary tonight other than beautifully done. It's the only line that I can come up with. Somehow Porter has kept the puck out of the back of the net. Domi will pass it off to Natchez. Shot coming off an Islander player, ricocheted wide. Domi into the slot area for Natchez. He is rejected once more by Porter. How does Domi not have a goal? How do the Hurricanes not have a lead right now? Pelech is up from the D. He's got the rush chance for the Islanders. Passes off to Connor Bedard. It stays out above the goal line. I really do have that dog in me. Well, there it is. This is my biggest save of the whole game right here. This Connor Bedard chance. It rolled off the stick blade. And wow. Yeah. If it wasn't for the boot of the pad, I think this would have been going. Yeah, it would have easily gone in the net. It's quite literally the toe of the boot of the pad keeping this out. Give it up for me. I've easily played my best game since actually being the human controlling the goaltender. Oh my God, that was a dangerous... I thought about going spread eagle. I'm glad I didn't need to. My guys have been there to clean up a lot of rebounds in this game. I got to give them a lot of praise, a lot of thanks in this game. They deserve it. But I also deserve a playoff start for this performance. I really do. I really believe that. Oh my God, that was a dangerous one-timer. We never had to make a save on that either. Guys just need to be clean handling the puck on breakouts in the defensive zone, even in the offensive zone. Look at Barzal muscle off of that body check. That's wide of the net. I know my defenseman is there. Matheson has been pretty good in this game. I'm starting to warm up to this player. Not you, Connor Murphy. Yeah, Connor Murphy is reason enough alone to leave the organization. Watch, it'll be Connor Murphy scoring the game-winning goal in this game, and then I'll have to start praising Connor Murphy. Give Connor Murphy all of my praises if he does score the game winner, but we got to keep the game tied first. Dobson. Oh, man, I'm glad we jumped out on top of that. We've kept this game really close, almost too close for comfort. This would be the type of game that could potentially see overtime. I don't want to get ahead of myself here. Bedard muscles off a body check. Finding Wahlstrom. Will he pull up to shoot? There is a potential passing option. It's back to the point instead. A weird floater, but taken away by, you guessed it, Connor Murphy. Druin shoots, rebound, Natchez, and it cannot go home. We are under 60 to go. Off to Barzal. Drop pass to Kostin. The puck is free, and it is now free for Natchez. Right shot on the right side. Gets it right back. Drops off to Matheson. Druin. feeds it down low, rebound, and it's put in before the net came off. That's Martin Necas. We may just have the game winner. Well, you might forget about overtime in this one because we may have just taken it in regulation on a couple of weird, funky bounces. The net came off, but it was well after the puck crossed the goal line. 40 seconds left, 3-2 advantage. Do you think I go for it in my... Oh, I swear. Islanders, please dump the puck in or something when you pull your goalie. Matthew Barzal. It's... Oh, my... It is an empty net with 30 seconds left. I hope the Islanders will move it down here so I can potentially shoot it into their empty net. Gurianov, will you dump it in? No. No dump in for Gurianov. It is there. Domi takes it away. Poked back in. Barzal to Gurianov. We got to make a save. You know we do. We have made the save to keep this thing at a lead. Oh, no. Don't come out of the net. Just get the victory. We're going to get the victory in what could be possibly my last game as a Hurricane. I'm looking at my potential last start in this building as a Hurricane, and we won it. What a game. If we go out with that, I am fine with that. If that's truly it for us, I am fine with that. I will have a slight tear in my eye if this is the end of the road, because it potentially could be the very end of the road as we give one last salute to the home fans, potentially. There's the final stat line on the night for a possible last game as a Hurricane in PNC Arena. 2 goals given up. 2 goals that were not even entirely that bad. The possible end of an era. It is the potential end of an era. How is that for a possible last start at PNC Arena as a Hurricane? Potential last start altogether as a Hurricane. Because, like I said, the future awaits us as soon as we exit this screen and we move on and advance one day ahead in the game world. We're going to find out who's starting the playoff games, and I'm a little nervous about it. But we did get a 29 boost in the line score. Could have used that a while ago in the last couple games we played. 920 save percentage. Excellent all-around game. We need to play like that more often. Just wish we'd had it for Season 5. But it was an anomaly of a season. And it's basically, it could be all over as soon as we leave this screen. Are we ready to leave this screen and find out? Svetch, this could be our last conversation as teammates. You do realize that, right? Want to join us as some of us go grab coffee and sightsee around New York? First of all, I have to ask you this question. What are we doing in New York? Because our last game was at home. We're awaiting our playoff opponent, and because we're President's Trophy winners, we don't have to go anywhere. So why would we go to New York in the first place, unless this is just some spontaneous trip? I have a suggestion. I'll join you, Guy, but someone has to get my coffee for me. Can't believe people don't know how to spell the name of an NHL star. Exactly. I'm a star in this league. I'm a stud, and I cannot get or buy my own coffee. I just don't do that kind of thing. Hey, look at that. It worked. See, they bought my own coffee because they knew. They just know that this is it. The last chance to buy Vince coffee. You might as well do it. I'm not ready to advance this day because I have that sinking feeling because I know what's going to happen. We're going to talk to Coach Lebel, and I have that sinking feeling that this is it. I don't know. I don't want to advance the day. Oh, I got 2 trait points. Well, let's just use them. Well, I've got my 2 trait points available. Can I use my 2 trait points on common sense? That would probably be where it would be best served. We're going to purchase resiliency. That's actually what we're going to use our 2 trait points for, to upgrade to level 2. Oh, we're playing the Boston Bruins. Coach Lebel, please consider. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to... Coach Lebel, I want to hug you and your not bald head. You're a beautiful man, and you should be recognized for that. Oh my god. Oh my god. We may have just saved the season, Coach Lebel. We can go to Hooters. It's all on me. The tab, it's all on me. Oh my goodness, I want to cry. I am I am a glass case of emotion right now.
Ron, where are you?
I'm in a glass case of emotion!
I thought we were done for. I thought we had played our last game and we're gonna be starting in the playoffs against the Boston Bruins. Coach Lebel, he's put the trust in me by simulating we've saved our whole season and we're gonna get playoff games again. I don't know how to... I did not expect this. We legit saved our season by simulating. And I am looking forward to recording and bringing you guys more playoff games. This series went from a complete low point to me feeling really optimistic about the future. I'm coming for the Stanley Cup.